gloves are fucking off between Powell, Jerome Powell, who's the Federal Reserve chairman. Now, this guy, the Federal Reserve of United States of America, is a private corporation, even a government entity.
Yes.
We've already discussed this a few times before. Trump, what did he say this week? Actually, yesterday, pretty much.
Like the one guy Trump can't fire.
Yeah. But if you go like right now and just try and find like what he said in the past 24 hours, pretty much.
With
Trump and Powell, let's say.
Yeah, I know
he says he can't get out of office fast enough. That's what Trump said about Powell.
Wow.
He doesn't like him all that much. He thinks he's behind, the interest rates cuts.
Who thinks who is behind?
Trump thinks that the Federal Reserve chairman is behind the curve, so behind the interest curves. So the market right now is like, what the hell is going on? All right, the market is like, people are selling United States treasuries and bonds.
That's two different things. Treasuries and bonds?
Yeah, it's the same thing, but, longer durations and whatever, and so the interest rate on the bonds are going up, meaning that they have to pay more on interest, United States, okay? And in a time of crisis almost with the market is not that great, you would think that, normally recessions and these type of movements equal lower interest rates. Because it's security.
But if it happened like that, like naturally, why should he lower the interest rates when there's a madman driving the bus? Like why? It's almost like a bailout, right? You're saving Trump's ass by lowering the interest, which he caused. He caused this crash. He's causing this recession. I understand if
Trump is not
happened,
wrong, and Powell's not wrong. That's what's funny about this right now. Okay, they're because Powell has dual mandate. He's looking at what does he have to do to lower interest rates. He has to look at the economy and he has to look at the unemployment. They're both decent, just put it that way. They're not great.
Even all these let goes of the government, it's still good.
See, that's the thing right now. All this stuff, all these economic indicators that normally they look at, it takes time to digest. So Trump is like, let's go right now. That the market's not doing that great. The economy is not that great. We need to lower our country, our interest rates for the people. That's in Trump's head what he's saying. But Powell is looking for signals. And the signals, it takes time to get to that moment where, oh shit, okay, the GDP is going down, unemployment is going up. And that's where it always clashes, But
it's a good thing that he's not just doing what the president says. He's trying to do the right thing. Not just blindly, okay, I'm going to lower it because Trump told me to.
But Brian, the thing is this, historically, hey, everybody, thanks for sticking around. If you're loving this content, hit the like button and subscribe and join to our awesome community. Ring that notification bell so you'll never miss a beat. Together, we're building something so special. Let's grow this channel and let's have some fun along the way. For some more content, check out these other fantastic channels. You got Checkin Habs, one-stop shop for all those things. Habs, sports, we got so much information on sports, guys. Come on. Hello. And Checkin Reports, stay informed of the latest political news and current events. Hello. So that's it, fam. Come and check us out. When they are behind a little bit, and it's very possible that the Federal Reserve are behind, that's when it really hits the wall. And that's when crashes happen.
It's funny, he's been in power both his terms. The economy was at its lowest when he was in now, and the pandemic. Because of the pandemic, the interest rates crashed.
You can't blame Trump for the pandemic.
but it's kind of ironic, right?
Yeah.
Like he's benefiting from.
He's got to do
good timing.
He's got to do whatever he was planning to do, and whatever his mandate. He said he was going to
has to pull it off. Yeah.
Reorganize economy for United States.
But the way he's doing it doesn't seem planned. It doesn't seem. It seems like
things that are sporadic.
Like he's not thinking. He's not thinking ahead. I think he's just doing it and then figuring out how to figure it out, how to patch things up.
Deal with it later.
I don't think it's well planned because I've been watching guys they see what he's trying to do, but the way he's doing it is the
wrong approach.
It's not
like
eloquent.
the opposite of the way you should do it. You know.
Check out what he says. It's funny to hear what he said.
Another thing I was looking today, he still has one term left, right? The 1 year. I don't know what that means. 1 year left or something.
He's got till next May.
How does that work for the chair, the director of the? Is it chairman or director?
The chairman, yeah.
Who he gets voted in?
He gets voted in, yeah.
By who? Who gets voted?
The Fed chairman. There's
so the people in the Federal Reserve.
They vote him in.
So it's like the Pope, kind of.
A little bit, really, a little bit. Yeah.
You got a round table, and they all choose who goes in next.
I don't know how many people on the board. I don't know how many Federal Reserve chairs there is.
We do want to turn to politics now, and new signs that the tariffs may be taking a political toll on President Trump amid growing concern at home and around the world about the impact of a global trade war. The president today hosting Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni at the White House after yesterday meeting with Japanese delegations as the White House works to hammer out new trade deals. Speaking to reporters during the meeting, President Trump said that, of course, there will be a deal with the EU before his 90-day period for reduced tariffs is up, but also said there is no rush and that the U.S. is in control.
Everybody wants to make a deal, and if they don't want to make a deal, we'll make the deal for them, because that's what's going on. People that are working on it.
What a prick.
We're listening, and we're going to be very fair to people, but, we're the one that really sets the deal, and that's what we'll be doing.
President Trump raising some eyebrows.
Fucking cocky, man.
He criticized Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell and again called the independent
Such a
agency
bully, fuck.
On social media, the president said that the Fed chair is, quote, always too late and wrong, and added Powell's termination cannot come enough. He repeated that criticism in the Oval Office this afternoon, saying that if he wanted Powell out, he would be out, and repeatedly
He wants him out.
Rates.
He wants
that
him.
comes one day after Chairman Powell warned that Trump's tariffs would likely worsen inflation.
That's the signal for MAGA to storm the Treasury, the Federal Reserve.
Federal Reserve.
I asked President Trump late last year if he would try to dismiss the Fed chair. This is what he told me. The chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, said he will not leave his post even if you ask him to. Will you try to replace Jerome Powell?
No, I don't think so. I don't see it, but...
Can he?
No, you can't.
So why was that question? Are you going to try?
Listen, he's officially not allowed to do that, but maybe he can find a way. He's definitely gonna try.
I think if I told him to, he would. But if I asked him to, he probably wouldn't. But if I told him to, he would.
He's scared. Very scared.
Worries about the economy and frustration over...
I asked him, he wouldn't, but if I told him, he would.
Such a cocky guy. He's so cocky.
But a new poll out from our friends at CNBC shows a public souring on his economic leadership. 55% now disapprove of President Trump's handling of the economy.
Wow.
Going down, bro.
Yeah.
That's where
all those immigrants who voted for him and now ICE is on board.
What immigrants? It's all the freaking those Southerners, those rednecks that don't believe those MAGAs. Come on, it's not all the immigrants. It's the straightforward Americans.
You know what the sad thing is? This is like the honeymoon of presidency, right? This is when you're popular, and he's already not popular. And I saw another poll today that they're comparing it to in March that 38% of Americans blame Biden for the economy, for the state of the economy, whatever. Today, 56% blame Trump for the state of the economy.
We'll see all these sentiment factors.
It's funny to see all those people that were blindly voting for him, and all of a sudden now it's affecting their pocket, and they realize, shit, I'm getting screwed. Man, this guy's messing with us, man,